sponsors. We're back. So, understanding how dopamine works is very important. So remember, recap, work out, get your heart rate up, and especially if you sweat is the best way. Number 2, music. Okay? Music is a great way to listen to music that uplifts you, your spirit. And it doesn't matter. Some people, it could be gospel. Some people, it could be classical. For some, it's dance music. Have a great time dancing. Third one, talk to somebody you feel safe to be vulnerable with. Okay? Being vulnerable does not mean you're weak. It just means that you're human. You recognize what you're dealing with, and you're feeling safe to open up to somebody that you care about, that you know that they care about you, and they are not going to mock you or tell you that you're weak for opening up. As far as I'm concerned, being open and discussing the situation that you need to discuss is more of a strength. Okay? So do that. The fifth one, what was it? Yeah. Number 5, choose to watch something uplifting. It could be a comedy. Oh my gosh. Comedy shows are awesome. A sitcom, something that will make you laugh. Something that you don't have to think a whole lot about. Okay? And funny. Laughter is a great way to start allowing that dopamine to seep in and start pushing that cortisol down. Okay? It's very important to do that. The other thing is, in terms of the cortisol that you might want to do, the next one is creating a space within your home or your office, wherever you feel comfortable, where you can sit and literally do some affirmations or meditation, either affirmation or meditation, but you meditate on positive points. Okay? If you're going to do the affirmations, it should be affirmations that empower you, encourage you, affirmations that makes you feel good. Speak them into existence. Honestly, because when you do that, you are literally teaching your brain, because when that's happening, your brain is not going to differentiate whether that emotion or that feeling you're getting is just words. It begins to believe that you're actually doing that. It's an amazing way of your brain allowing you to relax and feel the joy and the moment of being that present. Being mindful in the meditation and speaking something positive that you need to speak into existence is powerful. Okay? The same way that affirmations, positive affirmations, by the way, positive affirmations will give you more of that feeling. I promise you get up, you'll be like, what was I even thinking about and being sad about? It doesn't even exist anymore. And you know what? It's okay when you're having that positive affirmation and you have a release of tears. It's okay. That emotional release is actually good for you. It's healthy. Okay? So don't negate all these things from yourself. Allow yourself to feel it and enjoy it. You have the power and the potential to change your processing and how you allow the sadness or the things that didn't go your way. Because don't get discouraged. It didn't work out the first time. There's also other ways to go and try it again. But giving up is not an option. Allowing the loneliness to take place just harms you. Okay? The other thing is that being with friends or connecting with a meaningful relationship. Now that alone can really do wonders for the oxytocin level in your body. Okay? That connection, true meaningful connection where your emotions are connected, you are fully engaged and connected with another person, be it a friend or family. That serious, intimate, on an emotional level, relationship increases the oxytocin, which is the love chemical, some may call it. Okay? And that feels really good. It'll make you feel like you're actually doing something great. Okay? Another way to decrease that is also understand that when you establish the relationship with your people or friends and family and it's meaningful and real, there's a level of joy that comes with it. And it's a happy excitement. And that's all the oxytocin is doing, where you're excited to just dive into anything with them and just feel that joy and the peace. It's amazing. So loneliness is not something that would, how would I say, don't allow it to take you down. It's not a death sentence, but rather it's a way of you checking yourself and recognizing, what can I do to stop this from harming me? Because too often I've heard people say, this is killing me. And when you say that, you are allowing that to take you down. Rather, start looking for, I want to turn this around. I want to feel good. And I want to learn what I need to learn to make sure that I feel good. I don't want to stay here. Because you have people who have people around them every day, 24/7, and yet they're so lonely. There's something to be said about that. Because that loneliness is not about being physically present with people or not. It's coming from within. It's an emotion that's being created by you. To be honest with you, we are never alone anyways. We are always with other beings. Just because we don't see them doesn't mean they're not there. But you start to believe that you're not, and you're all alone in this world. It's not. It's not something that we should be understanding of and accept as it is, because it's not. Okay? Your mind has this power and ability to create some amazing things. Allow yourself to create the good things that you want to come into your life, because the negative stuff that you're thinking about, the stuff that is not filling you up or making you feel good, will attract more of that stuff that doesn't make you feel good. The goal is to attract the good that makes you feel good. So when you change your perspective from that loneliness and it's hurting me and doing this and all that, you start having that positive thinking. And the more positive you become, the more affirmations of positive affirmation you'll be able to do. The more you start meditating on stuff that makes you feel good. Great. That is just great. And you start attracting more of that. And you become much more empowered and stronger. And then next time loneliness comes, you recognize it, you can decide to switch and change it up right away so that you don't stay in there in a prolonged state where it does the most damage to you. Okay? So today I hope this was very helpful. And in helping anyone out there. If you are struggling with this type of loneliness or emotional loneliness, my advice, I know you didn't ask for it, is reach out, get the help. Speak to the right professionals. If you don't want to see as professional, speak to people that you know that they'll be there to help you. And you're safe with how you're feeling and not feeling embarrassed. There's no shame in asking for help. You know, there's lots of mental health professionals out there. There's lots of life coach out there. Reach out to the people. Okay? Therapists are out there, counselors. Reach out. I don't care where you are. Reach out. Nowadays, you can talk to therapists on telehealth. You can talk to coaches online or on the phone. Reach out. Don't sit on this and let it harm you, okay? We will get through this together, and I know this pandemic has really created a very lonely place for a lot of people. But there's a solution. You can look for it and work towards it, and don't sit in the gunk of loneliness and let it harm you. We have to get out of this together and be resilient through this. But we can only do it if we do it together. But sitting alone in a place or in a room and saying, let me just wallow in this, it doesn't help you. Okay? Seek especially those meaningful relationships that makes you feel good. They're very important. Now, once again, my name is Sroda Aglago. Thank you for spending your time with me on Love, Forgive, Live. Now, I think last week I spoke about my book that I'm writing. It's very important to me because it's lessons that I have learned throughout my lifetime, and of course with a bit of my strange life growing up as a child. And I've shared a little bit of that from the beginning of the podcast. In terms of the first few episodes, I spoke a little bit about myself, where I came from, and where I've been, okay? So it's going to be something that I put my heart and soul into it and work really hard on. And believe me, okay, my hats off for authors everywhere. Oh my goodness, it takes a lot of work. The editing alone, oh my gosh, you have to go line by line by line and approve words and spellings, and it's incredible. I've never done anything like this. I've written papers for college. I've written papers when I was doing my master's, but this is nothing like writing a paper. It's far much more intense and meaningful, and of course scrutinized by editors and all of that. So it's important. I'm learning as I go, and then I will keep everybody posted about progress of the book, when it'll come out, and when the launching will be coming out, where it's going to be sold and all that. I will let you know. I'm not going to leave you guys in the dark, and we will get through this strange time in our lives where everybody's trying to carve out things. Anyone who wants to write to me or communicate with me and ask questions or anything that I've said that they want to clarity or want me to discuss something more, then go ahead and contact me at love, L-U-V, the number 4, give, G-I-V-E, live, L-I-V-E. So love, forgive, live at gmail.com. And the name is Sroda Aglago. Thank you for joining me on Love, Forgive, Live. I'm working on also trying to get on TikTok. I know you all are going to be laughing at me like, TikTok, that's for young people. I know I'm not young, but you know what? I'm going to start teaching there for, maybe for 1 minute and let people know that I do this. And if you have something you want me to discuss on TikTok, email me and let me know. And together we will try and learn this technology stuff, because this is how we reach a lot of the young people. I didn't know. And it's interesting. I'm learning a whole lot from TikTok. But I told one of my clients, and it's a young man, and he's like, Miss Schroeder, you have TikTok? Oh my goodness. Anyways, everybody have a great week, and we'll talk next week.